Linux Mint 22.3 versus Zorin OS 18.1, the ultimate beginner-friendly Linux showdown, 2026 edition. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're thinking about switching from Windows to Linux in 2026, you've probably come across two of the most popular and user-friendly options out there: Linux Mint 22.3 Zena and Zorin OS 18.1. Both are rock solid, based on the latest Ubuntu LTS foundation and designed to make the transition painless. But which one should you actually install? Today, we're doing a full head-to-head comparison. No hype, just real talk based on their official releases, performance in daily use, and what actually matters for most people. Whether you're a complete beginner, an older PC owner, or someone who just wants a stable desktop that feels familiar, this video will help you decide. Let's dive in. First, the quick background. Both distributions are built for people who want Linux without the complexity. They share the same Ubuntu 24.04 LTS base, which means excellent hardware support, massive software libraries, and security updates until at least 2029, Mint until April, Zorin until June. Linux Mint 22.3 is the latest point release in the Mint 22 series. It sticks to what Mint does best, a traditional, no-nonsense desktop that feels like a polished version of classic Windows. The flagship edition uses Cinnamon 6.6, with lighter XFCE and Mate options available. Zorin OS 18.1, released just a couple of days ago as of this recording, is the first point release for Zorin 18. It's laser-focused on Windows and Mac OS switchers, with a heavily customized GNOME shell in the Core and Pro editions, plus a brand-new, lightweight, XFCE-based Lite edition for older hardware. Both are free to download. Zorin has a paid Pro version with extra layouts and tools, and both ship with the latest security patches and modern kernels, Mint with 6.14 HWE, and Zorin with the even newer 6.17 HWE. Installation: dead simple on both. If you've ever installed Windows, you'll feel right at home. Both offer a live USB environment where you can test everything before installing. The installers are graphical, guided, and take about 10 to 15 minutes. Mint's installer is famously straightforward and includes Timeshift for easy system snapshots right out of the box. Zorin adds a nice touch with better Windows app compatibility hints even during setup. Winner here? It's basically a tie. Both are excellent for first-timers. Desktop experience and daily usability. This is where the real differences show up. Linux Mint 22.3 gives you that classic familiar layout out of the box: bottom panel, start menu, system tray, and taskbar. Cinnamon 6.6 in this release has been refined with a redesigned application menu, now with a clean sidebar for favorites, places, and your avatar. A brand new native on-screen keyboard that works perfectly with different input methods, and improved Nemo file manager features like pause and resume for file operations, better search with wildcards and regex, and a new template manager for right-click New Document. It feels fast, stable, and comfortable, like Windows 7 or 10, but without the ads or forced updates. New tools include an upgraded System Information app with detailed USB, GPU, PCI, and BIOS pages, and a system administration tool for quick boot menu tweaks. Everything just works, and it stays out of your way. Zorin OS 18.1 takes a different approach. The default desktop looks modern and polished, with beautiful theming and advanced window tiling built right in. The 18.1 update makes tiling even better. You can now reorder custom layouts, snap windows to your active tiling preset, and bring all tiled apps forward together when switching. There's also full right-to-left language support for the panel, making it great for global users. What really sets Zorin apart is the Zorin Appearance tool. With one click, you can switch between Windows 11 style, Mac OS, classic Windows, or even Chrome OS-like layouts. It's perfect if you want your Linux to look and feel exactly like the OS you're leaving behind. The new Lite edition revives XFCE with a redesigned file manager, updated themes, and fingerprint reader support, ideal for older or low-spec machines. If you love tweaking your desktop to match your old setup, Zorin wins here. If you want something that feels instantly familiar and rock solid without extra steps, Mint edges it out. Performance and hardware support. Both run beautifully on modern and older hardware. Thanks to their Ubuntu base and recent kernels, you'll get great driver support for NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, and even newer devices. Zorin's 6.17 kernel gives it a slight edge on the very latest hardware. Newer Intel Xe3 graphics, AMD hybrid GPUs, specific laptops, and gaming handhelds. Mint's 6.14 is still excellent and offers the option to stick with the older LTS kernel if you run into any HWE quirks, like with very old NVIDIA cards. On low-end machines, Zorin's new Lite edition or Mint's XFCE edition both shine. Real-world testing shows they're both snappy for web browsing, office work, media consumption, and light gaming. Neither will slow you down. Software, apps, and Windows compatibility. Both use the same package managers, apt plus Flatpak plus Snap, so you have access to thousands of apps through the software store or terminal. Zorin shines for Windows switchers in 18.1 with a massively expanded database. It now detects over 240 popular Windows.exe and .msi files and smartly suggests native Linux alternatives or easy installs from the store instead of forcing Wine. It's a game changer for people moving from Windows software. Mint keeps things simple and includes handy tools like Warpinator, now with IPv6 and text messaging, and Captain for quick multi-package installs. Both handle Flatpaks and Snaps well, and you can run Windows apps via Wine if needed. Customization, updates, and long-term support. Mint gives you deep customization through Cinnamon's applets, themes, and settings. It's powerful, but feels more tweak as you go. Zorin's Zorin Appearance tool makes big layout changes effortless. Plus, it has Zorin Connect for seamless Android phone integration, notifications, file transfer, remote control, all encrypted and local. Both get regular updates with minimal disruption. Mint's Update Manager is legendary for its clarity and control. Zorin's Software Updater keeps everything smooth too. Community support. Mint has one of the friendliest and most active forums on the internet. Zorin has solid documentation and a helpful community, but Mint's ecosystem is larger. Pros and cons. Quick breakdown. Linux Mint 22.3. Pros. Super traditional and familiar desktop. Extremely stable and refined. Cinnamon 6.6 feels fantastic. Excellent built-in tools. Timeshift, new system information. Massive, helpful community. Completely free with no paid tiers. Perfect set it and forget it experience. Cons. Less visual customization out of the box compared to Zorin. Layouts are fixed unless you tweak manually. Zorin OS 18.1. Pros. Stunning modern look with one-click layout switching. Best in class for Windows, Mac OS refugees. Advanced window tiling and productivity features. New Lite edition for older PCs. Smart Windows app suggestions. Zorin Connect for phone integration. Cons. Pro Edition costs money for extra layouts. Slightly smaller community than Mint. GNOME base can feel heavier on very old hardware, but Lite fixes that. So, which one should you choose? Here's my honest recommendation. Choose Linux Mint 22.3 if you want the most reliable, no-frills, classic Windows-like experience. It's perfect for everyday users, older hardware via XFCE, and people who value stability and a huge support community above flashy options. Many longtime Linux users call it their daily driver for a reason. Choose Zorin OS 18.1 if you're coming straight from Windows 10 or 11 or Mac OS and want the easiest, most visually familiar transition possible. The layout switching, advanced tiling, and smart app suggestions make it feel like Windows, but better. The new Lite edition also makes it a strong contender for older machines.
Both are fantastic. You honestly can't go wrong. My personal take? If you're unsure, download both live USBs, try them for a day each, and see which desktop makes you smile more. Whichever you pick, you're joining millions of people who've made the switch to a faster, more private, and more enjoyable computing experience. If you found this comparison helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Are you Team Mint or Team Zorin? Have you tried either yet? I read every comment and I'll reply to as many as I can. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.